Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, Throne and Liberty, state of the game, 3 months after release in Korea. Let's talk about population of players, in-game features, and in general, what is happening currently with Throne and Liberty in Korea. Before we start, let me just say, subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more of Throne and Liberty videos in the future. As you can see, I have here in front of me a list, so let's go first with some positive things, then we are going to talk about some negative things also. So let's see what is currently happening, state of the game, 3 months, actually a little bit more, after release of the game in Korea. First thing which you will see here on my list, improved game overall. So I'm playing Throne and Liberty since day one. That was December 7, 2023 in Korea. And I can tell you that game have changed so much for the better. I mean, it's really impressive. Developers of this game, NCSoft, they have polished the game. They have introduced many new in-game features. Recently we have seen they have introduced a new dungeon, PvE dungeon. They are introducing 5 PvE dungeons currently in the game. And also, I will talk about that a little bit later, they are introducing lots of PvP content. 2 versus 2 arenas, 3 versus 3 arenas, and 6 versus 6 battlefield. In general, developers of this game, they have managed to improve the game so much, it's very hard even to recognize the game. Big difference, right, from that starting version in December of 2023. Regarding population of players, it's not good. Population of players is very low, which is not surprising because Korean players don't like the game. I can write here, Koreans don't like the game, global players like the game. Now, why is that happening? Because in the first place, this game was never created for Korean market. This game was created for global market. So why Korean players don't like the game? It's very simple. Game is not pay to win enough for them, and also it's not enough grindy for them. So is Throne and Liberty pay to win? I'll talk about that a little bit later. Yes, it is, but it's not that hard pay to win game like we have seen, for example, in Lost Ark or Black Desert Online or many other mmorpg titles. It is pay to win, but I would say mild pay to win. And Koreans don't like it. Also, regarding grinding, do you need to grind in endgame? Yes, you do. Yes, you need to grind in endgame like in many other MMORPGs, but grinding is not that hardcore and Koreans don't like it. But guess what? That is good for us, global players. We don't like pay to win, we don't like grinding that much, so global players actually like the game. Why is population of players low? There are 2 things to say about that. So, Korean players don't like the game, not many Koreans play the game. I'm playing on a SOTA server. I can see that regarding global players, many global players have started to play the game in Korea 3 months ago, right, for release. They have tried to play the game, and now after a while, everybody is waiting for global version of the game, for global release. So no point to play anymore in Korea. Why would you play on Korean servers when we are getting global release this year? So population of players is not that great. However, that is actually not a bad sign. It's nothing bad for us, for global players, right? For global version of the game. Because like I said, Koreans don't like the game. However, global players, we love it. Game is absolutely amazing. Next thing here on the list, big changes coming for PvP/PvE. We have seen already a roadmap from NCSoft in a few different occasions. There was a third live stream from developers of this game, NCSoft. We have heard amazing things coming to us regarding PvP content and PvE content. They are improving the game, they are adding new PvE dungeons, they are changing overall system of the dungeons, they are now implementing different difficulty levels for each dungeon. I have to admit, so far PvE dungeons were kind of too easy, but now that's not the case anymore. We have seen the recently added new dungeon in Throne and Liberty. The last one is actually really hard. Regarding PvP content, I have already mentioned, we are waiting for a release of 2 versus 2 arenas, 3 versus 3 arenas, and 6 versus 6 battlefield, which is amazing. We need these changes overall regarding PvE and PvP. You know why? Because Throne and Liberty is very much focused on guild kind of gameplay. However, these new changes will make easier for players who are not part of some big guild. They can play this game, I will not say solo, of course not solo, this is MMORPG, but even without being part of some big guild. It will not be necessary anymore. That is very important. Also, big change recently which we have seen regarding bots. Probably you know that if you are following my YouTube channel. Currently, actually not currently, I will not say that, because everything have changed within last few days. What did change? Let's say 1 month ago, even a few weeks ago, the biggest problem of this game were bots. However, recently we have seen amazing idea from NCSoft. They have implemented artificial intelligence anti-bot, which is moving in open world and attacking and eliminating bots. Can you imagine that? And actually, in open world, I can see much less bots in the game. That anti-bot is killing bots. Really amazing idea, right? However, this anti-bot cannot enter open world dungeons. I can still see on the first floor, usually of different kind of open world dungeons. Check some dedicated videos on my YouTube channel to clearly see what that actually means, that term open world dungeons. On the first floor, I can still see some bots because I assume anti-bot cannot enter open world dungeons. However, in open world, this anti-bot system is actually really working. It's killing bots. Unbelievable, right? So this is a very positive change. Absolutely. We have seen that change recently within the last few days. Regarding developers and publisher of this game for Korean version of the game, NCSoft, they are very active and transparent. I can write this. Absolutely. They are listening feedback of players. They are improving the game. They are fixing different kind of things. They are polishing the game, implementing new in-game features. I can write here, new weapons, they have announced that, are coming very soon. First new weapon is coming in July, Spear. New dungeons, PvE dungeons, PvP dungeons, new region, probably very soon. New updates. Regarding everything what they are doing, NCSoft, I'm impressed. I'm absolutely impressed. Not only that NCSoft have improved the game overall looking, they are really transparent. They are listening feedback of players, and overall what they are doing regarding activity of developers, absolutely, I'm impressed. Absolutely, I'm speechless. Actually, I was kind of expecting that NCSoft will be active. However, to this level, I didn't expect that. So NCSoft, really amazing job what they are doing regarding Throne Liberty on servers in Korea. Now let's talk about some negative things, because not everything is great. You can see here pay to win. Regarding pay to win, check some dedicated videos on my YouTube channel. I already made few videos regarding pay to win to explain clearly. Pay to win, is it there in the game? Yes, it's there in the game. I can show you here. This is here auction house or marketplace. This in-game currency here is called Lucent. You can buy Lucent with real money. You can swipe your card and you can get this gear. Basically, this is not best in slot, but it's best. Purple gear is the best grade of the gear currently in the game. Now, pay to win, obviously it's here. However, it's not hard pay to win. Why I say that? Because of a very simple reason. Because gear is just one part of equation, one part of power of your character. To make a really powerful character, you also need to have improved skills. That you cannot pay to win, at least to some point. You cannot buy parchment. Yes, you can buy other materials to craft skill books. Check some dedicated videos on my YouTube channel. I will not go now into crafting system, guild system, regarding skills, regarding everything. I have already made 170 videos on my YouTube channel, guides for new players. Check those videos on my YouTube channel. However, in short, you cannot fully pay to win skills, improving your skills, and absolutely you cannot pay to win weapon mastery. For that you need to play the game. So is it a pay to win the game in Korea? Yes, it's pay to win, but it's not hard pay to win. And last thing here on the list, let's check what do I have. Total silence from Amazon Games. Yes, I mean, why is this important for Korean version of the game? Because regarding Amazon Games, they are publisher for Western version of the game for North America, South America, Europe and Japan. Why is this important? Because for the last 4 months, we didn't hear any kind of new information regarding global version of Throne and Liberty. And that feels is killing the hype. You know, that is very important also for Korean version of the game, because players on servers in Korea are losing will to play the game You know, we are waiting for global release and we are not hearing any kind of new information from Amazon Games that have influence on our motivation to play the game over there on servers in Korea. And then game feels overall like hype is going down. However, regarding quality of the game itself, it's absolutely something amazing, right? So this silence from Amazon Games is killing the hype. Nevertheless, stay positive, stay hyped, because like I said, population of players on servers in Korea is pretty much low. Nevertheless, global players love the game. You will love the game. And also regarding bots, currently the biggest problem of Throne and Liberty, I will not say that actually anymore. It's not anymore currently the biggest problem of Throne and Liberty on servers in Korea. This anti-bot system is actually working. So that was the biggest problem of Throne and Liberty. Now that problem, I hope now when this problem will be eliminated, that finally we will get some kind of announcement regarding global release of Throne and Liberty. For this evening, I wanted to share with you my opinion, what is happening over there on servers in Korea. I'm playing every single day. I didn't miss even one day. I probably have about 500 hours now playing this game on servers in Korea. Check my live streams on Twitch. I am live streaming every evening about 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. Central European Time. Join me on Twitch if you have any kind of questions regarding the game, if you want to get some knowledge about the game. I'm also preparing lots of videos and guides on my YouTube channel. But for this evening, just to let you know what kind of situation we have regarding the game on servers in Korea. Did game succeed in Korea? No, it didn't. No, it didn't, but that is not bad. That is good for us global players, because Koreans didn't like the game. We global players did like the game, because like I said, this game was never created for Korean market. It was always meant to be released on global market, and global players will like it. Regarding population of players, situation is not that great. Pay to win is there in the game. However, everything else, anti-bot system is here, there is much less bots in the game, and quality of the game within last 3 months have increased greatly. We are talking here about one AAA quality game, now really finally polished product, and I think with this version of the game, which we currently have on servers in Korea, we will not need to wait too long time to get global release. So overall, hype is real. Stay positive, stay hyped, because like I said, don't mind that game have failed in Korea. Don't mind that. For global release, it will be huge success, especially on consoles. I know that so many players are waiting for release of this game on PlayStation 5 and Xbox. That will happen because there is a gap in the market. There is a need on the market regarding consoles to get one real PC mmorpg. I mean, real mmorpg, not PC mmorpg, right? But you know what I mean, right? So regarding global release, don't worry about that. Regarding Korean version of the game, it is what it is. It's failing, but like I said, it's not negative for global release. That is actually a really positive sign for us global players. Thank you for watching the video, and subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Twitch to see more of Throne and Liberty videos in the future. I'm live streaming every evening about 6 p.m. Central European Time, so join me to see some gameplay and to find out what is happening in MMORPG and PC gaming world. See you soon.